Hi guys, Jack from Cool Chess Videos here. Today I'll be going through the game between LABF Kieseritzky and Adolf Anderssen. This is a crazy game known as the Immortal game, and this is how it goes. It's played in 19th century, a while ago. We get e4 by Anderssen, and then e5. Now, Anderssen, considering it's in the 1800s, plays the King's Gambit, and a wild line with bishop c4 is played, allowing queen to h4. Now, the king moves here to f1, getting out of the check, but this is a strange line because this bishop out is like the King's Gambit. One of the traps in it is just not to allow this queen move. That's why players play knight to f3 on this move. But instead of that, we got this move by Kieseritzky, and it really tries to get the bishop away from kind of all the action that's going on in the middle of the board. Now, Kieseritzky plays knight to f6, and we get knight to f3, attacking the queen by Anderssen. Now, the queen goes back up to h6, and Anderssen plays the move d3, opening up the bishop and potentially have eyes on the queen. Now we get knight to h5, which does kind of two things at once. It defends the f4 pawn from any further attack, and also actually threatens threatens to bring the knight to g3. Then if pawn takes, queen takes rook. So after this, Anderssen plays this knight h4 move, which this move is now not possible because the queen no longer sees the open file. Now, Kieseritzky plays queen g5, which looks like a fork of the knight and bishop. It's actually not, because the knight just comes back to f5, which just physically kind of blocks the queen from the sight of the bishop. Now this move, c6 is played to try and attack Anderssen's bishop, and Anderssen plays the move g4. This is a wild move. Obviously Kieseritzky can either move his knight or take the bishop. He chooses to move his knight, and then we get the move rook to g1. Now this just looks like it blunders the bishop. Well, I would call it a sacrifice. Pawn takes bishop, and Kieseritzky plays the move h4, defended by the knight. Now we get the move queen back to g6, and then Anderssen plays the move h5. Now the queen comes up to g5 again, and Anderssen plays the move queen to f3, once again putting more pressure on this on this pawn over here. And actually, taking this pawn is a trapped queen actually. So the only way to get the queen out is to drop this knight back to allow the queen this escape route, and now we get bishop takes pawn on f4. Now we get queen back, and queen back to f6, and then Anderssen plays the developing move of knight to c3. Now we get bishop out to c5, attacking the rook, and Anderssen here plays the move knight driving forward into the center, induces the move queen takes pawn on b2, and both rooks are hanging. So what does black do? What does Anderssen do? he plays bishop f6, which it tries to induce the move bishop takes bishop, and then knight takes with check, and then white is mating in 3 moves. Black plays bishop takes rook, and then probably this is like crazy move. Anderssen plays e5, and this is just a crazy move because it disconnects the queen from this diagonal. And even though the queen still sees this rook, it can't see past this pawn and serve the defense of the king. So we get knight to a6 by Kieseritzky, but it's too little too late, because after knight g7 we get king to d8, and then we get queen sacrifice on f6. Now there's only one move, which is knight takes. Then white uncorks this beautiful checkmate with bishop e7. So this is the Immortal game. It's crazy game. It's really well played by Anderssen. But it's fascinating because this bishop d6 move isn't actually that good after queen takes a1. Oh, sorry, what did I just do? After queen takes this bishop f6 idea isn't that good after queen takes queen takes a1, and then king to e2. Then is it queen takes? Yes, it queen takes. No. Is it then? What is it? I was like completely in before. Anyway, so this is the really mad game. Crazy cool checkmate. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next time for another game in this series of historical games. Hope you guys learned something from this video. I find it personally very interesting watching old chess, because it kind of tells you how much the game has changed. Yeah, so hope you guys have a nice weekend. I will be posting lots of videos. So please subscribe to get all the best content, to get some of the best content on Chess YouTube here. I'll be looking forward to seeing the subscribers in my on my YouTube account. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, as I said before. See you next time. Bye.